Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we're doing our second Felip solo song. This is Kanako. Please let me know if I pronounced that right. Again, I don't like mispronouncing things. If you've seen other videos, you know I'm very particular about that. So if I pronounced it wrong, please let me know. You guys recommended me this when I asked what solos to do next. I do often put on polls and things like that on the YouTube community page if anyone's interested, to keep checking that occasionally as well, because I just update what's happening with things on the channel. But yeah, you guys recommended me this. I don't know what we're going to get going into it, so I'm going to shut up and we're going to get into it. So let's go. Okay, this is already a different vibe from Bulan. It's almost giving like 2000s band rock pop rock. I'm loving all of this. Interesting. So far this song, until kind of this line that's just on screen now, this lyric, he's talking about the way that like he's never opened himself up to people, never really cared about being maybe liked by people or interacting with people, because he said he's used to being judged, and so if he's used to being judged in this way and it's kind of like a normal occurrence, it's almost like he can't say it's bothering him, because that's almost like that's the regular, going on, and if you have nothing to compare it to, how can you complain? But then here he says, but everything has changed when I met you. So given how this song has been set up in terms of visually, I'm assuming that this is referring to KennethIain, because you've got this in the music video so far. You've got all these clips of people coming to see him, celebrating and supporting him, and obviously KennethIain support SB19 as a whole. But it's this kind of thing of, I don't think it's a relationship that this line here refers to. I think it's referring to KennethIain, to the fan base, who have not only supported him, but have supported all of the members, in their struggles and in their successes. I'm hoping that's what this is going to be. I'm going to go back a little bit, but I'm hoping this is what this is going to be. I think this tone of music is perfect for this song. I love this. Not only seeing like the behind the scenes of the fan base, but like here, seeing him working with his dancers. I love that. Wait. So he's using this metaphor of the river and the sea, and he's saying he's the sea, and perhaps we, KennethIain, are the river. And obviously, fun fact, not probably no fun fact, but everyone knows with like the water cycle and stuff like that. I'm bringing you back to like infant like school here, but everyone knows that in that cycle, the river always rejoins the sea. It always finds its way through the muddy terrain, the difficult parts, to find, you know, that to find the wider sea. And so in this song, it's kind of like, it's almost like there's a mutual finding, because he talks about being the sea, but he could easily be the river, because obviously through the struggles and the trials that he's gone through to get to this point, you could easily equate that in the same way to the river running through the valleys, running through the different terrains, ultimately to get to the sea and rejoin, and also connect. In this case, again, I'm going to go with KennethIain, connect with KennethIain and connect with us in that kind of way. I like this. I like this song, but some of the lyrics are making me a bit sad. Kind of this almost like he's this kind of thing. It's not the lyrics exactly, but it's the kind of suggestion, the inference from it of almost like this thing here of like when he says like, when you're with me, I don't want to go home. There's that kind of thing, that kind of meaning of, when I see you guys, when we see each other, it's great and we're all positive and everything's great and everything's perfect, wonderful, woo woo. But then when it ends, it's almost like he thinks that he's going to go back to that same kind of feeling and that same sadness, and not even sadness, but disconnect and maybe discomfort, and it's kind of heartbreaking when you think like these people on stages and stuff like that and interacting with fans, they have this demeanor about them and they have this personality about them, and it is very important because, you know, if Felip, for instance, or any of the other SB19 members didn't have a personality that we could resonate with, their talent wouldn't matter as much. We'd go, oh yeah, they can sing, they can rap, they can dance, you know, we can kind of do that, but we wouldn't have this connection with them if they didn't have that personality that we could connect with them. And so it's really sad that there's this kind of feeling, it seems, when he leaves those kind of situations, and at least when he's by himself, that there is that kind of disconnect from society, disconnect from the world around him, because almost when he's with KennethIain and with his fans, because I'm going to say his fans as in, because some fans might not know him from SB19. You know, there's that kind of thing of when he leaves those people behind, it's almost leaving that world behind. And I don't know, it just brings a tinge of sadness, but I'm really liking the song. Dance off. I love the idea of him saying he's giving his all, and then him saying like, I have no more words because I've used it all, I'm using it all, I'm giving you it all. Oh, sorry, I was giggling about the thing and then I saw that lyric. So yeah, this was a really, really nice song, but tinged with little bits of sadness just because of the implications and the inferences that you could make based on some of the lyrics. I did Google really quickly because I didn't know what Kanako meant. Kanako. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how he pronounced it in the song. But I Googled it and it said that it was a pronoun, so like me, mine, my. And that's very fitting with the song because obviously throughout the song he's telling us how he feels about the world and how he thinks and operates, and then talking about how that has changed since meeting KennethIain and becoming someone who is admired by so many people and loved by so many people. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to verbalize my thoughts right now. There's even the kind of thing as well with the title, that idea that we are his. There's almost like a possessiveness to it, because he's saying all of this about giving his all, about how happy it makes him, and how just being with the fan base has kind of changed his whole worldview, at least in the moments where he's able to interact with us or do something with us. It's a very different vibe musically, I think, from Bulan, but I like both. I like both songs. The music video itself is also, while I said it's kind of possessive because of the title, it's almost a celebration as well. In terms of the use of the kind of fan meets and concert clips, and even just the almost vlog style, when he's just walking about and he's talking to people, or he's being greeted by people who maybe recognize him in the street. It's almost, the music video is almost a celebration of that. And so, while he's telling us, all of the things that he's going to do and he's doing for us, it's almost like saying to us, I see you and I recognize you and I appreciate you. There were moments where I was kind of smiling during the reaction, and I was having to quickly change like my mood almost, because like the lyric would say something that was again tinged with sadness, and so I'd be like smiling and I'd be like, oh, better change my face, because I didn't want people to misinterpret what I was smiling at. I said at one point that it reminded me of like the 2000s pop rock kind of era, and the interspersed clips of them on the rooftop, doing like the performance part of the music video, that really kind of emphasized that for me. It very much gave me like things I remember growing up with, like the Jonas Brothers and stuff like that, the All American Rejects and things like and groups like that. In that, but it was a completely different vibe. But yeah, I will say, while obviously Bulan was very much rooted in its mythology and its folklore, I liked the way that he transfers into this song that same, almost that same aspect of community. And maybe that's a Filipino thing, just in general, like that very communal way of thinking. But it feels very, the song feels very symbiotic. It feels like you give me things, you give me support and you give me love, but at the same time, he works hard to put things out that we enjoy and that we like, and so it's not a one-sided relationship. It's very much that kind of I need you and you need me, and we exist together. And it's I don't know, it's really a positive thing, I think. But I just love I just love that. So that was my thoughts and my reaction to Felip's Kanako. Please correct me on my pronunciation, because I think I've pronounced it 50 different ways across this video. But yeah, please correct me if I got it wrong, which I probably did. If there's any other insights or little tidbits of knowledge that I need to know, please let me know. I don't claim to always know everything, so I do enjoy when you guys say like, oh, it means this, or you missed this, or do. I really enjoyed watching this music video and listening to this song. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.